In a world where we have nearly 400,000 species of beetles performing countless tasks in our environment, the lowly warehouse beetle is but a single one of these species. What makes it special, though, is its ability to consume those things that we hold very dearly. You see, the warehouse beetle is a serious pest of our food supply. They can ravage the food that we eat and even the food of our animal pets. The warehouse beetle is so named because of the grain and cereal warehouses that it invades. This captivating beetle goes through a complete metamorphosis on their journey through life. Please join me as we will go through the 4 life stages of egg, larva, pupa, and adult of the warehouse beetle. The adult warehouse beetle is a strong flyer that can easily travel across large spaces, both outdoors and indoors. In the mating process, the male beetle picks up the female sex pheromone using his antenna, and this draws him right to her. He uses a combination of his own pheromone and a ritualistic vibrating that causes the female to remain calm and motionless. The mating couple remain joined together for several minutes, only ending when the male releases his clasp onto the female. The mated female will then seek out food using her antenna to pick up food odors. When she picks up just the right odor, she will extend a tubular organ called an ovipositor through which she will drop her eggs. The soon mother-to-be feels for just the right spot inside of a crack or crevice or directly onto the surface of the food. Once she feels for and finds a suitable spot, she extends her ovipositor and the egg begins its journey into the outer world. Over a period of about 10 days, the egg continues to develop. Inside the egg, the head, internal organs, and outer body form until finally the larva inside matures enough to break through the casing and find its way into the outside world. Since the mother beetle took great care in laying her precious egg directly onto a food source, the white and hairy larva will quickly find the food and begin to eat. While the adults are harmless when it comes to damaging our food supply, the larvae, on the other hand, are the major culprits in consuming and tainting our food. The hairy larvae use their hardened black mandibles to break off food particles that they quickly consume. The mandibles are capable of scraping their way through even the hardest outer layers of grain. As the larvae feed and grow, they enlarge and must pop out of their skin before it constricts them. The larval stage can go through this process up to 15 times before becoming an adult, leaving behind each empty husk with all of the hairs still on it. The larvae defend themselves from other insects and spiders using their long, speared hairs. The hairs, when released, will stick in their predators' mouths and onto their legs, often repelling the attackers. These weapon-like hairs can even be used in protecting themselves from other larvae as they throw their hair-filled tails toward an opponent. But these same hairs can become lodged in our throats after eating the larval tainted food, and this can cause serious respiratory health issues in humans and pets. But the biggest change during the life cycle of a warehouse beetle comes when it turns from a soft and hairy larva into a lustrous and shiny, hard-shelled adult beetle. This transformation that lasts over several weeks is truly one of the astounding events within nature. Once fully formed, the adult female leaves behind the protective home of her pupal case to explore her new world and seek out a mate and reproduce. This small and damaging insect has found a way to take advantage of human nature and our supplies of food to find great success in this world, and our continued battle with them wages onward.